So I want to try something different, and let me start with some honesty. I make videos just like this one, guides, tips, breakdowns, and if you're watching this right now, chances are you've been binging stuff like it. But here's the thing, as much as I love making these, and as much as you probably enjoy watching them, they're not what's actually going to rank you up. Stop watching videos, stop searching for shortcuts. If you actually want to improve and rank up, you need to start playing. The reason you're stuck isn't because you don't know enough, you already know what you need. The reason you're stuck is because you're not applying it. So what do I mean by that? Let's start with aim. Everyone thinks that Aim Labs or Kovacs is gonna carry them to Radiant, but let's be real. Your aim doesn't get better in a vacuum. You can flick on bots all day, but that's not the same as holding a sight on defense when two people swing you at once, or timing a peek when utility is flying around you. Your aim improves when you're in game, when you're in those high pressure situations, when you're adjusting to recoil, angles, spacing, all the things that happen in matches. That's what sharpens your mechanics. Not 5,000 bot kills, but 5,000 actual kills. Think about it. Landing a headshot in Aim Labs is easy when nobody's shooting back, but try clearing a corner on Ascent when a Jet is holding with an operator, or when a Raze nade is bouncing at your feet. That's where the real aim is built. It's not in perfect controlled lobbies, but in the chaos of live matches. Same with GameSense. People binge videos, pay for courses, and think that they'll magically have better awareness next match. But GameSense isn't information, it's experience. You only start to read rotations, predict pushes, and feel the rhythm of a round because you've been there before. You've been in that 2v3 enough times to know when to save and when to fight. You've played enough rounds on split to recognize that when mid is quiet, something might be going down on B. You can't learn that by watching. You can only learn that by playing and messing it up enough times to finally understand. Just take sight hits for example. Let's say you've been in 500 rounds of Haven and the attackers push C-long with a lot of noise, and then you rotate and then suddenly everything goes completely quiet. A new player might just sit there and wait, hoping for the push. But if you've played that situation enough times, you know what's coming. It's the fake into A or the fake into B. You've seen it, you've fallen for it, you've learned from it, and that's game sense. It's not something that you learn from a video, it's something that you earn by being in those situations over and over and over again. And look at high elo players. When they clutch a crazy 1v3 or 1v4, it's not because they watched a YouTube guide on how to clutch. It's because they've been in that exact same situation thousands of times. They've failed it, they've succeeded, and now their decision making is second nature. The moment that you see the perfect timing, the right crosshair placement, the patience, it's all built from hours and hours of repetition. It looks like instinct, but it's really actually just experience. And here's the part that quite frankly nobody likes to hear and no coach likes to tell anyone. You're going to fail way more than you succeed. It is natural and it is part of the process. You're gonna whiff shots, you're gonna misread rotations, you're gonna lose clutches, and overall you're gonna stink for a good bit of this game. But every single failure is data, and every single mistake is one less mistake that you'll make the next time. High elo players aren't magical. They've just failed faster and learned quicker than you have. And here's the trap. Watching guides feels productive. I get it. I'm the one who makes them for you to watch. Grinding Aim Labs feels productive, but unless it's balanced with real matches, you're stuck in a loop of fake progress. You think you're improving, but when you queue up, nothing changes. That's because knowledge without application doesn't stick. You don't need another tip. You don't need more information. You need another game. Improvement comes from consistent reps. That means logging into matches and playing them regularly, reflecting on them, and then queuing again and doing it all over again. Don't expect any overnight jumps. Your aim, your movement, your game sense, those are all gonna grow slowly and layered in from hundreds of games. Think about it like the gym. You don't get strong by watching workout videos. You get strong by lifting weight. You fail the reps and you come back the next day and you successfully do it. Same exact principle here. I only got to Immortal when I put in the work to actually queue ranked consistently. I went from Plat 3 to Immortal 3 in one act because I logged double the amount of time I have ever previously in a single act. That alone gave me the experience I needed to learn and get better and grow. Now, in terms of practical advice, here's what I think you should actually do. It's not difficult. You play more ranked, you focus on one or two aspects per session. Maybe today it's crosshair placement, maybe tomorrow it's comms. You review your matches, but don't overthink them. Just spot one mistake and fix it next time. Over weeks, those little improvements compound into big gains. And you have no excuses now. Replays are coming in a matter of weeks, so you can easily do this. No YouTube video, no paid course, no aim trainer, no coach is going to replace actual time in game. My videos are not going to get you to Radiant or Immortal. They might help you understand the game, but unless you're actually in game, applying what you know, applying what you've learned, then failing at it consistently and with high volume, you won't improve. You get better by doing, not by watching. And so if you're serious about ranking up, please stop searching for the shortcut. Close this video, queue up, and start practicing.